Yo, my brother.
Oh, dude.
What you got going on today?
Just work and stuff like that today. Nothing major. Normal shit. You know what I mean? Getting ready for the weekend. It's a long weekend over here. So it's the last long weekend from the Christmas vacations. Monday's a holiday here, and then that's it. Everything goes back to normal for 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks is pre-carnival parties.
Then you motherfuckers got more holidays than anyone I've ever seen in my life. I thought the Jews had a lot of holidays.
We're the second country with the most holidays. Mexico's #1.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, can you turn the TV down, please?
So yeah, we're getting ready now. We got all these days of 2 weeks more or less of hard work,
right?
And we're going to the pre-carnival parties.
We got a lot of people for trip #2 already, brother. We got six people. I don't know. They're not like confirmed because you six that have sent me emails, I haven't forgotten about you. I will send you a letter or a PDF with the information, and well, maybe might be a good idea to, at this point, we might have to push it to 10 for the second trip because it's already 6. We're already at 6.
And we announced it how long ago? 2 weeks ago or something?
Fucking a couple weeks ago. And after we showed the video, after we filmed this,
oh man,
we're gonna be in trouble. I might just have to live over there. I might just have to stay there because this is insane.
You're gonna have to get 2 lookalikes. We're gonna have to do our shit.
This is nuts. I don't like all this fucking flying either. Fuck that. If I could take a boat, I would. I really would.
At one of my places. That's it.
What's that?
Stay in one of my places. That's
Where?
it.
Over there?
Over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Easy.
That's good, man. That's good news.
No, it's good. It's going to be fun. It's something different for us. Listen, it's not like we need the fucking money, but it's different. You know what I mean? It's something different. It's just, it's something different to fucking do.
Listen, I like, with all of my, like, what I've said in the past video and stuff like that, I want a lot of people, I don't associate with too many people here.
Me
unless
neither.
it's business, it's unless business and ciao. You know what I'm saying? So this for me,
right.
You guys are gonna be my new crew, my new hangout crew.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I want to party or something, hey, let's Anthony, get some guys over here. You know what I mean? Because I want to go out, I want to party. I don't associate with anybody here because of all my experiences. And I'd rather, when I'm gonna party and stuff like that, I leave.
Right.
I go to Europe, I go, somewhere, I go to Dominican, you know what I mean? I got Aruba right here, Curacao. I barely do anything here, Now when you guys come, we're gonna hang out nice,
Oh yeah. I got some stories for them, Carlos. I got some stories for them.
What's up?
You partying over there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Some nice ones.
I'll keep that one quiet.
Okay, cool. What do we got? What do you got for them today?
Well, yesterday we mentioned Jimmy Calandra, right? I mentioned him, and I said he's, as now because of the video I saw, the first the video I saw was probably one of his most recent ones,
right?
And he said, he's gonna dedicate more of his life to God, and all the good stuff. And then somebody sent me an email today. I sent you the link, and
your videos.
Yeah, there's 3 different links, 3 different videos, and everyone's talking shit about each other, and it's a lot of work. Yeah. And Mike Franchise, Mike Sammy, the fucking boom, 2 seconds, and you all right, got him. Bullshit, right? Yeah. But when you got 3 fucking people yapping, you're like, wait a minute, who said what first? Who started it? And then is it
just gossip?
Is it worth the fucking headache? I was just gonna say that. Is it worth the fucking headache?
Gossip.
But he did say something. He did say something. The fucking Jimmy Calandra said something. Listen, when someone says something funny, it's fucking funny. I don't care who it's about, right? But Jimmy Calandra is ripping into John Alite. He's ripping into him, right? But then again, it's just one-sided. It's only him.
Alite's the Albanian guy, right?
Alite's the Albanian guy, right?
Okay.
Now, would he say this to his fucking face? I doubt it. But on YouTube, he's a fucking YouTube champ. He's a YouTube warrior. And the guy, he doesn't look frightening. He doesn't look dangerous. He doesn't look like he's kind of like you. He doesn't look like a scary guy.
This is the guy with the had the little kangaroo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's he's really soft.
He looks like an older Spanky.
Yeah, he's really soft spoken. Just doesn't look like the guy that would knock on you'd be afraid of. Right. However, I've seen some real quiet motherfuckers that are they don't say shit. Yeah. All they know is fucking this and that's it.
One of these days, I'm gonna I'll probably introduce to the guys now when he comes over here. One of the guys that hangs out with me from time to time. I'm gonna put him on camera so you guys can see him. All he does is he doesn't say shit, and he laughs at everything. And you wouldn't want to be on his bad side.
Really? He'll be laughing when he's got that barbed wire up your face.
Oh yeah. And that's how he's known for his laugh. Right. Everything is laughing, and he's talking and he's laughing, and that's it. Buddy, that's funny shit. Yo. Okay, go ahead.
So if anyone hasn't seen the video, it was anyway, Calandra's he's ripping into Alite, calling him a piece of shit. All the names, I fucking heard all the names, but when someone comes up with a good one, he said, what did he say? His Alite's father, he goes, basically, Alite's father should have blown his load in the toilet instead of his mother.
Ooh.
Like, holy shit. He goes, what a waste of fucking sperm. Should have went in the toilet bowl. I was like, oh God.
How the fuck they come up with this shit, man?
It was a good one. He had some good ones. He had some fucking good ones. And then there's another guy on what the fuck we were listening to. I think it was Mob Facts. Was that Mob Facts?
That's the guy that we talked to. What's his name?
Not him.
No,
another guy. There was that they sent the link. They're not on YouTube anymore. But they got their own little podcast. Okay,
it's not the same guy.
But it's
Mob Radio or something like that. No,
Mob Radio. Maybe that was it. Mob Radio, some shit like that. Anyway, you can't watch it. You got to listen to it because they came off of YouTube. Well, anyway, you listen to this guy. His name is Jimmy and is it John? Well, they both sound the fucking James and Jimmy. Who the fuck knows?
Jeff Canarsie, no?
Who?
Jeff Canarsie.
That's
the name. That's the name. Yeah, I wrote that. I caught that and I wrote down his name.
Canarsie. He's got his own podcast somewhere. Yeah. Right. It used to be on YouTube, and now he's got his own podcast. And apparently, he's one of those guys that just knows what fucking John Gotti ate for breakfast. Right. Okay. He knows, and he makes some good fucking point. He's on the same thinking as me. John Gotti's no fucking lay down. Everyone thinks John Gotti's he's a fucking lay down. He never whacked it. Apparently, Calandra said John Gotti never killed anybody. What kind of boss is he? He didn't ever kill anybody while being a boss. Something to that effect. And this guy, what's his name again? Jeff goes.
Jeff Canarsie.
Basically goes, you stupid motherfucker. Bosses don't kill people. They don't do. They order them. You're a boss for a reason. Right. You don't go out there and do the fucking dirty work.
Right.
You're not going to jeopardize the boss. You take down the whole family because you were too stupid and you had to pull a trigger. Yeah. I mean, a boss that pulls a trigger is a real fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I can't, he named all the bosses, did this one shoot anyone? Did this? No, he went on. No one's ever done it. So he ripped into fucking Calandra pretty damn good. Wow. Called him every name under the fucking sun. I mean, but that guy, he's got a mouth on him and he's like listening to he's a comedian. He ripped into Calandra fucking
really good.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
And this Calandra guy he's Chris Paciello's co-defendant, no?
That when I was listening to
said that.
That's what he said. He said Chris, he didn't say Paciello, he said he said
no, he said at the beginning he just Paciello, but then after he kept talking, he says no, Chris Paciello and him Chris pled out and they cooperated. He admitted that they cooperated, and some guy in that case got 50 years or something like that.
That goes to show you how much I know. When I hear a fucking story, I heard about Chris Paciello. I heard Chris Paciello was there. He went with some guys, and that's all I remember was some guys.
Yeah.
Right? Some guys.
I didn't know it was this guy.
That's one of the some guys. I didn't know it.
Exactly.
He was a driver.
Pacello, I don't know. No, I don't know. There was he just vaguely, you know, he said that he was caught, you know, that he had caught a case with Chris Pacello, and I don't know who, and I don't know who, and I don't know. But the name that stood out was Chris Pacello. Right. We had spoken about him before. You know what I mean? So
they were saying that this Calandra guy was a woman killer, and apparently he was there but didn't pull the trigger. Probably, you know, the other guy did. That's why they cooperated against him.
And he got the 50-something years. Yeah,
you know, listen, you can't really say 3 guys can go into a house and 1 guy could be a loose fucking cannon. Easy. There was no, there could have been no intention to fucking kill this girl, whoever it was, right? And then for some fucking stupid reason, this guy kills the girl. Fucking stupid.
Or just being nervous, and then she probably did a move or something, and boom, just shot her. You know, out of just being nervous.
Yeah, you know, it's possible. And then he cooperated because, you know, he didn't want to go down for murder. But everyone's saying he had, oh, well, you were there, so you're just as guilty as the other people. I don't know about that. Yeah. You're guilty, but you're not as guilty. No, you weren't holding the gun. You didn't pull the fucking trigger. I'm sorry. You're guilty, but you're not as guilty.
Yeah, at that moment, you know, you don't know what to do. Some guy's a psycho with a gun, going crazy and shit. I go, hold on, I'm gonna call the cops. you're gonna get your ass shot. You know what I mean? So, you know, at that moment, you know, or unless he tried to stop him or something, but still, you know, he's guilty, but not as you know,
unless that was the other guy. Unless that was the plan of all 3 of them. Listen, we're gonna go in and we're gonna do this, and that's that. Exactly. But I don't think that 3 guys for a girl. That's
BS. That's BS.
Well, then he goes, this fucking circle jerk of, you know, going in circles, pointing the fingers. Then he goes around and starts talking about Larry Mazza. You're right. Okay. Larry Mazza is another guy. Apparently, Larry Mazza has been in a couple movies, so his background's got to be. Yeah, he's an actor. They said he was involved with a girl who got shot, and they fucking threw her ass in a dumpster. Just like
that's the girl I think that they were going to talk about, Mary Berry or something like that.
Yep.
That's her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I stopped while they were starting to get into that story. I just, you know,
it's a lot of fucking
circle. So I didn't understand anything. You know, I was lost completely on what he was saying, but I remember the name because the title says her name.
Yeah, so you know, it's something to look into. It's a lot of and then I don't want to get in the middle of a fucking cat fight. Who said this one said that one said, who cares? Do your fucking
we need Franchise to start lying again. So, and Sammy hasn't said anything, huh? He hasn't come out with anything.
I haven't looked. Have you?
Yeah, I've looked at him. Nothing's come out.
Well, I've got my notifications on, and I don't get any notifications. I fucking should put them on. Huh? Sammy's fucking ringing.
That didn't sound too masculine.
Yeah. Sammy's ringing.
Oh boy, it's crazy. Oh man, what else we talking about, man? What are we talking about over here in Colombia? What do we got over here? What do you want?
I got one for you in Japan. You'll like this one. I think I might have told this to you. I told it before, and I told the story before, and this is nuts. Okay. While I was in Japan and I'm running with that Kawana and the Yakuza, there's a small strip called Roppongi. And inside Roppongi, you've got, I don't know, 4 blocks of the straight strip. Right. And inside there, you got everything you can think of, but they're all mostly foreigners. That's where the foreigners hang out. And the Japanese come there to hang out with the foreigners.
Right.
But there was a bar over there called Hideout, downstairs, maybe in the basement, right there in Roppongi. And all the famous people, Janet Jackson came. I mean, if you name all the Hollywood stars come to Tokyo, they go there. Okay.
Okay.
So there's a small little club over there, and a goalie from football, soccer. I believe it was on the Dutch team. He was Dutch, and he's playing. I believe he got drafted for the Japanese team, right? This motherfucker's in the bar, hanging out, I think him and his wife. And over there, the Israelis and the Iranians caused the most trouble. Mostly
Right.
Iranians. Mostly Iranians
Okay.
caused the problems. Israelis, once in a while, but it's funny is the Israelis never had a fucking fight with the Iranians because they get their ass killed. Over there, they would because they
Okay.
were outnumbered.
Right.
But this night, these Israelis were fucking with this guy. He was at a bar. He wasn't bothering anybody. Right? He's professional. He's not there to fuck around. He's there to have some fun. I believe he was with his wife or his girlfriend. Anyway, a fucking fight breaks out over some stupid shit. They crack a bottle and stick it in his fucking eye. Blind him.
Oh.
Finished. Just like that. Fucking finished. Career over. Okay. The next day, I get a call from Kawana, and he goes, listen, this is bad. You got to have the cops everywhere. And I'm like, oh man, we got to find out who it is. And I'm like, fuck, don't want to.
You don't want to get involved.
I don't want to get involved. And well, let's make a long story fucking short. The Yakuza gets involved because the police are stuck. The police are stuck. They don't know where to go because they're all foreigners over here.
Right.
And they don't even know, they're always changing every day. There's fucking new white people over there. It's tourists. So Kawana was the number one in Roppongi. He wasn't even Yakuza. He was just best friends with top Yakuza guy's son. They went to school together. But Kawana had his own gang of fucking 300. It was Kanto, K-A-N, Kanto biker gang, right? Everyone under 18. But Kawana had connections with everyone, all the foreigners over there, my good friend. So they go to, the fucking cops go to Yakuza. Yakuza goes to Kawana and say, hey, you got to help us because Yakuza knows nothing. Oh, duh. Kawana asked me, and I'm like, fuck. Well, anyway, a few days later, they find out who it was. They knew it was an Israeli guy. Well, the Israeli guy is long gone. He's in Thailand.
Wow.
They find this fucker in Thailand and fucking take out both his eyes and leave him in the fucking mud puddle in the water. Right?
He took one, they took two.
They took him out, right? They whacked his ass. Now I tell the story on YouTube, and the guy sends me a message. The soccer guy's name was this and this from this team.
Right.
I was like, okay, well, nice to know because I didn't know what team and all this fucking shit. He goes, the family doesn't know that the Israeli got killed. They'd have no idea. I said, oh, he's dead for sure, 100%. He goes, thank you. I'll let them know. The guy committed suicide.
Oh.
Yep.
That's a sad ending.
Yep.
That's not the way to go. That's not suicide. Wow, man. That's crazy. When you're in a situation, when you're in a situation like that, man, it's fucking crazy. Like, for instance, like when I was up in the mountains that they had me, remember? I wanted to ask you how you felt when you were, what was it when my brother called you to bring you the money? Every night, and every time that I was there, I was in a little shack. I was always wondering, what the fuck are these guys gonna do with me? You know what I'm saying? And I was always like, my adrenaline was like, and my head didn't stop working. I was thinking, what the fuck are they gonna do?
Why don't you back up there's gonna be some first-time viewers here. They don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
Oh, they don't know? Okay. Oh,
well,
exactly.
First-time viewers haven't heard this fucking story.
Well, okay. Well, it just so happens that I went to a meeting in Bogota here in Colombia, and I ended up getting kidnapped. Okay, and taken up to Pacho Cundinamarca, up in the mountains up there somewhere in Bogota, right? And then just getting right into the nitty-gritties. We'll go more later on. We'll go into details and stuff of how I was kidnapped and why I was kidnapped and all that. But I was kidnapped, and my friend Anthony here was asked to bring down the money that I was being kidnapped for. Okay. And I've always wanted to ask you, how did you feel when you got the call? Hey, so-and-so can't go. You need to come.
Well, I bluffed at first. You want to know how I bluffed? Because I was thinking to myself, all right, I'm going to say yes, but there's no fucking way I could actually do it. Because first I'm thinking, how are you going to get $2 million on the airplane? That's my first thought. Impossible. Okay. I'm thinking, I can't walk through customs. So I'll say yes, but it's impossible. And then after that, I'm thinking, even if somehow I was able to do it, how am I going to get through to fucking customs in Colombia?
Over here.
Yeah, with fucking 2 million on me. I'll be the one kidnapped.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah. Okay, if you can organize it, I'll do it. And you're like, oh, fuck. All right, I got it. Yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck. Just go buy a ticket and tell me what seat you're in, and it'll be in the overhead compartment. I was like, oh, God damn.
Yeah. And you didn't think we had it like that, huh?
And then when I get off, what about when I get off? Oh, the cops will be waiting for you. I'm like, yeah. The cops will be waiting for me, motherfucker. And they'll take your passport and they'll bring it to me. I'm like, God damn. This ain't no fucking fun. How'd I feel? I don't think I ate for like 2 days.
Right? Imagine me. Wait, first I didn't know what was gonna happen with me. And then the second part is I didn't know if you were gonna show up.
They didn't after I said all right, that was it. You didn't get another any information. You're just sitting there waiting, wondering.
That I couldn't, they wouldn't give me the phones or anything. Everything was handled through third party, you know what I mean? And they organized. I explained to them what they had to do and who they had to call to organize the money get the money on the plane for you. They would organize down here who was going to be waiting for you, take you out of the car, and then set up all the details that you told me. Did you like getting?
That's the type of shit you're only seeing.
I can imagine you fucking put a fucking bag over your fucking head.
Fucking, that's the shit you only see in the fucking movies, man. Huh? That's the shit you only see in the fucking movies.
Yeah.
And then back then it was crazy shit.
Yeah, you would see a lot of. You remember how it ended?
You remember how it ended, motherfucker? I remember how it ended. I remember how it fucking ended.
We say that shit?
I already did. I already did say.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I said it, but you fucking. I didn't do it. I just saw it.
Me too.
You didn't do it either. You just saw it. Hey, fuck.
That just reminded me of over here. We eat a lot of goat and stuff over here. And then when you cook the goat, you put them upside down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just slice them. So everything can just flush out, because the goat usually when you kill it, they pee on themselves. So like this, it doesn't affect the meat. You know what I mean? Because if you don't know how to kill them, when you eat the meat, it's gonna taste like pig, goat pee. That just reminded me. Remember that he goes, oh, what was it he did? He with the fucking.
We were out in the fucking, I don't know what we were doing, swimming or some shit back in the fucking. I had no clue.
He takes off the fucking
bag, and you said, "That's them."
That's him.
That's them.
That motherfucker. After they boom. Okay, hey, I'm hungry. Let's go eat. You believe that? Like this
motherfucker, what? Got fucking headless people. And he says, "Let's go fucking eat."
That's a fucking. I mean, I gotta laugh because, but fuck, I went through shit. We went through shit. My family went through shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if I was coming home. Like I was telling you, I was in that fucking shack, and I didn't know what was coming. And every time somebody was coming in, I was like, they're not gonna take me fucking just here. I'm gonna go out fight. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't give. But and then like I was on edge, always. You know what these motherfuckers did one time? It was like about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I dozed off on a what do you call it? A cot.
Yeah.
Like the military thing, a cot.
Right.
I finally fell asleep. It was like about 4 in the morning. These motherfuckers were shooting fucking birds at 5:15 in the morning. Boom, boom. I was like a cat on this fucking ceiling. That's it. I'm done.
You thought they were knocking off other people?
Yeah, no, or something. You know what I'm saying? Because that was they were the people that I had me. They were paramilitaries. and that was the guerrillas. The guerrillas were trying to march into the territory. So you can always hear the fighting going. Plus the people from the Emeralds, the Emerald people. Those are 3 clans that were there. You know what I'm saying? Plus these guys. And then at that moment, I didn't think about Emerald, guerrillas, or anything. I thought Carlos.
You didn't think about no.
Like, oh shit, Carlos, here we go. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to go. I was like, do a fucking Cayuchi. You know what I'm saying? But no, and then you know what I'm saying? They opened the door. I looked at these motherfuckers are laughing out there. They were fucking shooting at birds and shit. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, I was like, my heart was like, and then, you know, finally after a couple days, you know what I'm saying? We took care of this shit. You know, I was happy to see your ass that day.
Well, I wasn't so fucking happy. I was happy you were alive, but I was nervous as a motherfucker because I was like, listen. And you were telling me, don't worry, it's all right, or it's all right, we're gonna be okay, we're gonna be okay, because you paid the money. You paid the money, you're gonna be okay. And I'm like, well, fuck, what if they let you go and keep me? Then what?
Got a gringo.
Now we got a gringo. We want 5 million, motherfucker.
A white gringo. He's worth more.
He's worth more. I'm like, bitch, you better come back and get me.
Oh man. Oh brother, those were some fucking days, kid. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it made us what we are. You know what I mean? Down the line, and you know, it just taught us a lot about life, kid. A lot. My
heart's pumping right now thinking about that. Might have for me to drink. Goddamn, I got a bottle over here.
Shit, that's some good shit, kid. But anyways, yeah, well, I made it out alive, kid, guys. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. You know, and a lot of shit was handled after that. You know, we found out where everything was coming from and why and all that shit. So, you know, there's plenty of stories out there that can be told along the lines from that. But you know, obviously that'll be on some trips that we'll cover some shit. If anybody brings it up, we'll answer some questions, whatever we can on it. Okay. Anyways, so we got 6 on the second trip already, huh?
Yep, we got 6 on the second trip. And yeah, no, it's looking, listen, I know, listen, we got 6 on the second trip and we're just talking about it. People they know what's gonna, they know it.
When they start seeing, when we start posting and they start seeing what's going on over here.
Oh man.
I told you, we're gonna have to get 2 doubles. Another Anthony and another Carlos. Make sure, you know, because we got to take care of our shit. I gotta take care of my business.
No shit. You know
what I mean?
I gotta leave mine to go there. I gotta fucking.
At least these first 2 trips are gonna be for me. At least you gotta leave your shit over there. By I guess what's his name? You're gonna leave him in charge, right? Okay. Yeah. But at least over here for me, on those days I'm off. Because it's carnivals, and then the second one is Holy Week. I don't work on those days. You know what I mean? So good. But once we start moving on, I need to start seeing how I organize all my stuff. My girl's already like, so you planning a party? I go, no, Anthony wants to do this every 2 weeks. Yeah, okay.
Blame that shit on me, huh?
Definitely. I'm not gonna take the heat.
That's all right. I'll take it.
You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're almost like, you're not in prison, but you're over there. You ain't doing
yeah, much. Exactly. It's like, I'm not home.
No.
I mean, I was born here.
Right,
this
right.
This is not my home, man. You know who my home
is. You got a piece of the world coming to you.
Exactly.
Know? Two Americans, exactly. An Australian, and English.
Yeah. I got the big surprise. My son's gonna be with us.
Okay.
He's gonna be here. He's gonna be here. He's like, you know, he's just gonna surprise me, but he goes, shit, what if I show up and my dad's not there? You know what I mean? So he had to tell me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good.
But yeah, he's coming. He's coming with his girlfriend, so he's gonna be running along with us. You know what I mean? Hearing all his stories and all this stuff. Plus, he loves you. He loves you.
Yeah, your son's he's a good kid. Good kid.
Yeah. So he's big too. You seen him?
I'm big motherfucker.
Huge motherfucker. He's 6'2" already. 200 and something. I don't know what. Solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's doing good. He's doing excellent. Okay. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
Hey, I'll tell you a story. I don't know if I told you before. In Taiwan, I was you got the triads. I think the triads and the tongs over there. Anyway, I was to get around, use a scooter, you know, because of the traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you fucking use a scooter. You're
Right.
there in 5 minutes, you'd be there in fucking 2 hours by traffic. So you get a scooter and you go through.
Right.
Well, I'm driving. Of course, I'm driving and this fucking Chinese road, but it's, you're on the right side and shit like that. And I did something. It wasn't that bad. I'm on a fucking scooter and the fucking taxi. I got my girlfriend in the back, right? And they're driving around. And there's like a Friday night or some shit, zooming the fucking around. And this fucking taxi tries to hit me. Just actually bumps us both on the fucking leg. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's over there yelling. He's got these yellow, red teeth from chewing on these little fucking beans they sell at 7-Eleven. Nasty shit. So I get at the red light and I pound on his fucking hood. You fucking cocksucker. And he starts fucking, then I point over here, right? So I pull in the 7-Eleven and he fucking follows. So he gets out of his cab. I get off the scooter. It's a Chinese dude, right? He's about my height. He's my height. What am I gonna do? I'll fucking blow him over. Okay. So we're fucking yelling and he's cursing at me and fucking ching, 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 chong, chong, chong. I'm like, fuck you, blah, 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 blah. The fucker punches me in the head. Punches me. So I look at my girlfriend and I go, did he just punch me? Because I wasn't sure. I was so fucking hot. I got hit and I thought he did.
Yeah, you don't feel it.
I didn't feel it. I go, did he punch me? And she goes like this. So I think if I punch him, I'm going to kill him. I'm really going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill this guy. So instead, I kick him in the head. Something I would never do. Bam! Kick him in the head. He goes, and he looks at me like this, right? He looks at me. Then he starts to run. And I go, that's right, motherfucker, right? I turn my back and I start walking to the scooter. And I hear click, click.
Oh, shit.
Bitch opens the trunk and pulls out a fucking samurai sword.
Ooh.
A samurai sword. I'm like, oh shit, a samurai sword. So my girlfriend jumps on the scooter. Get on the fucking scooter. It's like in the fucking movies when the shit doesn't start. I'm like, start this motherfucker. So she's fucking flying down the alleyway. And he throws the fucking sword at us. And it misses. Now, the taxis are all run by the Mafia. All. He gets on the fucking radio and goes, ching chong, ching chang.
Oh, time to haul ass.
We're finished. I said, listen, take a right and a left, park the scooter. Now, when you park the scooter, there's fucking 500 scooters. Right? Park the scooter. We blend right in with people. That's what we did. We didn't drive forever. You get caught. Left, right, boom, park, get off, take the helmet off, get into a fucking store or a restaurant and watch out the window and watching these fucking taxis. Boom, 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 all getting together. I'm like, holy shit. I'd have been disappeared like that.
Totally. They do that here too. The cabs here, one gets in trouble or something, they radio it in and they protect each other. They protect each other. That's crazy. That's crazy. I remember one time I was like 12 years old, 11 years old. The first time I was ever in a club. Dad gave me some money so I could go to the club, whatever. My dad was drinking shit. I left with all my uncles. We went to the club. First time in a club, me. You know what I mean? I was tall, but I was skinny kid. And then we go to the club with my uncles and everything. We leave the club, and one of my uncles was driving, and he gets into an argument with another car or something that cut him off or some shit like that. And my uncle was, they were all tough guys. Right. Get the fuck out of my father. Stop at the fucking gas station. They stopped at the gas station. And the guys get off, and then my uncle, their friends, we had like 3 cars. I get out the car, and then I jump out like I want to fight too, but everybody's looking at me like this fucking little kid. You know what I mean? They fucking. My uncle opens up the trunk of the car, takes out a fucking the thing that they put along the trunk, the plastic, and he was just whooping. Like one of his friends knew martial arts, and he was fighting like with 2. Another one's fighting with another one, and he was just going around slapping with that plastic. And then 2 guys were gonna jump in, so he just puts his hand like if he was gonna pull out. Right. And the guy goes, "You can stick that gun up your ass." He goes like, "Damn, I'm gonna have to because I ain't got shit."
That's good shit.
I was cracking up, and I was dying to hit somebody. Nobody wanted to fight me. I was a kid. Everybody, I thought I was tall, but you can see I was a fucking kid. I was a baby, and didn't mess with me. That was the first time I ever went out. I remember a little brawl. You know what I mean? That's what that started putting me towards the life that that I ended up in. All my uncles, everybody. Well, you know them. Skunk,
Yeah.
remember Skunk?
Oh, the skunk.
He called me for New Year's. Yeah, he called me for New Year's. He wants to come.
You ever get pinched for anything?
Yeah, he did, and he got deported. He's here. A lot of my guys are here. A lot of my guys. I just don't. You know what I mean? A couple of them are still fucking around, and I really don't. And I don't know who the hell that they're talking to, and I don't know what they're talking about and everything. So I just stay at arm's length. You know what I mean? But a lot of my guys are here. A lot. That's what I was saying. Little by little, on these sit downs that we do, these interviews that we do, I can probably have a couple of them, at such and such time, more or less, not, in a period of time, maybe have one here, and we can, they can tell you stories that probably you've already heard from me, on their own words, shit that they've experienced with me.
How's their English? Is pretty good, right?
Their English, yeah.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, they're good enough. And and they die for me. All my guys, they die for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're all crazy. Like the one that I tell you that laughs a lot. He's like, you just call me. But I just, I don't need the craziness right now.
I'll tell you, crazy dude I was partners with in Japan, an Iranian. I ended up being partners on certain shit. He was there fucking 15 years. That bitch spoke Japanese and everything. This motherfucker, I was like, fuck, Iranian, and speaking Japanese. Fuck, shit, man. He had pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're at a club. It wasn't my birthday. No, it was the same club, and it wasn't my birthday, but it was that club. Went to this club one night, and you get a lot of models. The girls come over and on contracts, and a few guys too. These all fucking. Well, anyway, it's me, Cammy, and a couple other dudes. We own the joint basically.
Right.
And this fucking dude, I can spot a fight, Carlos. I can spot a fight a mile away. I can tell you just like, we're gonna have a problem. And you'll be like, no, what? Yep, trust me, that guy right there. Give him a half hour, we're gonna be fucking fighting. There's a dude, I go, we're gonna have a problem with this one up here. And he goes, what? Him? No, I go, trust me. Fucking lo and behold, 20 minutes fucking later, I look up and he's just staring. And he's staring at two people, not one. He's staring at both, staring down right at us. So I tell my buddy, we have a problem with this fucking guy. So the guy comes down and he starts running his fucking mouth. He was obviously new.
Yeah.
Because they come in and out on these modeling contracts.
Right.
He was obviously new. He might have been from New York or Miami and thought he was some fucking tough guy. He was, big and shit. And he starts running his fucking mouth. And the Iranian goes, you got a problem with my buddy here? No, I can handle myself. I can whoop his ass in a minute. Right? I can whoop both of their asses in a minute. So you got a problem with my buddy here? And he said something to him. Yeah, but fucking, he goes, you know who I am? But of course he doesn't know who you are, motherfucker. You're Iranian. And they going back and forth. He goes, hold on a second, stay right there. So he walks over to the bar, grabs a bottle of vodka, full bottle. Full bottle, way worse than an empty bottle getting hit.
Right.
Comes up, pops this guy in the fucking head with the full bottle of vodka, right? Vodka. Then he's got the handle, just like the basketball player. He fucking. I would have just had a couple punches, boom, 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 right, and that'd have been it. Well, he starts fucking cutting this guy all the way out the door, cutting him, fucking blood everywhere. Now there's two other models. They look just like you, Colombians. Colombian, Indianish, young kids, brothers. I'm fighting both of them. One I fucking knock out in no time, and the other one I'm going around, and this other guy's so bloody. I'm like, we got to stop, right? And the kid's tapping, like, okay, stop. So we get the fuck out of there and we find out the cops are looking for a couple days. That's about as long as they look when it's a foreigner. They don't look fucking long. He fucked them up so bad they had to send him back to the States. His modeling was finished.
It's done.
Finished.
Finished them.
A few weeks later, we're back at the club, and I'm sitting next to this kid, and I'm talking to him. He's a cool kid. We're shooting the shit, and I go, "Man, I know you from somewhere." He goes, "No, you don't know me. My first time here." So we're talking again, and I go, "Man, you look fucking familiar. I swear I know you." No, that's my first. I just got here yesterday. He says. Then I go, motherfucker, I was fighting with you the other day. He goes, I don't want no fucking, please, I don't want no problems. I want no problems. Anyway, this kid and his brother ended up being cool, but this kid in particular, we start shooting shit, and he's got diplomatic immunity. His father works for the fucking embassy. And he comes to me and goes, I want to make some money. And I go, well, what do you mean? He goes, well, you know, I'm here and I got diplomatic immunity. And I was thinking, diplomatic immunity, they can't check your suitcase. But I said, listen, your dad, if you get caught, I don't know how you would, but if you do, your dad's finished. Your dad's finished. He's gonna, you're gonna ruin his fucking career. He goes, I hate my fucking dad, da 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 da. So I said, all right, here's what we'll do. I said, how about $100,000 for 100,000 pills? So you go to Amsterdam, we're gonna pick up the pills for $1 a piece, and we'll give you $1 a piece to bring them over. So that's $2. Right? So $100,000, just like that. He goes, all right, deal. Just like that. Walks right through, nothing.
Now that's a little heated up. But back in the day, they would diplomatic. Ooh.
You can't touch them. You can't arrest them. People got caught murdering people. Then they send them back.
Have immunity. That's cool. But yeah, that they heated it up. A lot of people heated that up. Too many things. Okay. All right, my friend. So night. All right. Say happy birthday to Mom for me. Okay.
My mom fucking.
Cut her a cake. Okay.
Do what?
Cake.
Oh, her birthday. Yeah, Mom's birthday is tomorrow. Yeah, boy.
All right. I'll hit you up later on.
All right. So if anyone want to get in on the next trip, it's April
13th through the 18th.
And you can send an email to mafiamade1971@gmail and mafiamadecolumbia@gmail. You can copy us both. Because if I don't get back to you, at least he might. But
yeah, I will. I check my mom.
I think we shoot for 10 people on this one because we already got 6.
All right, man. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
All right, brother.
All right. All right, Bubba. I'll see you.